which is where we should be. So really, it's going to be 10 to 15 degrees above average starting tomorrow right through Thursday. In fact, right now, we've got most temps in the 60s. A few spots like Manassas, Culpeper in the mountains, Cumberland, Westminster at 59 degrees, but just about everybody else, low to mid 60s out there. Humidity is up. And with light winds once again, if we had some patchy fog develop overnight into early Monday morning, that certainly wouldn't be out of the question. Michael and Sun weather camera looking good on this Sunday night. 65, dew point 63, so we're only 2 away. That's why the humidity is 93%. And with light winds, yeah, I do expect some patchy fog to be developing. Not the graphic I was thinking was going to come up, but we'll look at it nonetheless just to see we got all this cold air. Sometimes the graphic slips in the show you weren't planning on, and I must have turned this one on. All this cold air up in Canada now and Alaska, teens and 20s, but you come into the U.S. with the exception of the Northwest and the Rockies, it's a very warm air mass that across parts of Texas, Oklahoma, reaching up into the mid-Mississippi Valley. I mean, they had triple-digit heat, triple-digit heat in parts of Oklahoma and the Panhandle today with relative humidity like 5%. Here are the current temperatures that I wanted to put in. Still 84 in Phoenix, 82 in Dallas. All this warmth because of the big storm out west is being pushed toward the north, and that's why we're going to be so warm this week, because of the big storminess that's been going on. There have been several storms affecting the northwest with rain, snow, damaging winds. The winds are lessening, but we have additional rain and snow. And with that, and you can sort of see how these things are moving southwest to northeast. It's going to buckle the jet stream well to the north, and that will allow the warm air to move in toward us. Just tonight, a couple of high clouds coming across the region, but yeah, not much going on, and that'll be the case tomorrow as well. A few clouds from time to time. I've taken the rain out of the forecast for Monday. Just doesn't look like it's going to happen. So the mild to warm air will just continue to rush northeast, and on Tuesday, that's when we're going to shoot low to mid 80s, and we're going to be there for Wednesday as well. That front doesn't really make it. The next real front, Friday. So ahead of that, we may see a few showers and storms, and then that'll get us back to reality for the coming weekend. 50s to low 60s tonight, some patchy fog, late light winds. Tomorrow morning, 50s and 60s, even 70s by lunchtime, becoming partly sunny. South winds 5 to 10 in the afternoon. Partly to mostly sunny, unseasonably warm. Upper 70s to low 80s. Records are safe in Washington, but at Dulles and BWI, as we go into the week, they're going to be in jeopardy on Tuesday and Wednesday with a high of 84 both days in town, and some areas may even get a little bit warmer than that. Thursday, we do a little shower threat there into Friday, and then by the weekend, we're cooling off into the 60s, but right now, at least, the weekend is looking dry, and that's always important.
Okay, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
You're
Howard.
very welcome.
At RFK Stadium today, check this out. DC United fans and team members gave some super support for a super fan. Instead of the usual pregame tailgate, they took part in a bone marrow donor registry event. Their goal is to help save the life of super fan Big Rob Gillespie. Gillespie has leukemia and now needs a bone marrow donor. The organization called Be the Match was on hand in the stadium parking lot to provide swab kits and sign people up to join the National Bone Marrow Donor Registry.
Rob is one of our founding elders. He's one of the people that's most responsible for the Barra Brava being here and being what we are today. He's one of the first people to travel on the road to help us create the great tailgates that we have, the family environment that we have where every member supports every other member.
It's super easy to join the registry. It's just an application and a cheek swab. Once you're on the registry, your chance of being a match is 1 in 500, and if you're a match, it's way easier than people think. Most of the time it's in a process just like donating plasma. It's just blood filtering. So not what Hollywood shows you at all. Piece of cake. You could be the only person around to save someone's life.
And if you missed today's event, you can still sign up by contacting bethematch.org. She only lived to be 17 years old, but this Maryland teen's zest for life still inspires people to this day. It was 2 years ago today that Claire Marie Wagenhurst died after battling adolescent melanoma. Her family has established the Claire Marie Foundation to educate parents and teens about how deadly this form of cancer can be. Her friends established the hashtag Live Life Like Claire, because she said that she kept her illness a secret from her friends, even though it was really tough, and that she never let her battle stop her from living life to the fullest. Well, remember you, Claire.